Adcetris is what we call an antibody-drug conjugate, which means it's an antibody, in this case directed against the specific target of Hodgkin lymphoma, the CD30 antigen, which is linked with a protein linker to some cytostatic or cytotoxic molecule. And in this case, it's an old, very toxic drug called MMAE. So that's the biological basis for the drug. It's been tested as a monoagent so single agent therapy in heavily relapsed refractory Hodgkin lymphoma and another disease which also expresses CD30 on the surface of the cell, which is called anaplastic large cell lymphoma, an even more rare disease. So as it's been proven to be very active as a single agent with response rates of around 75%, including roughly 1/3 complete responses, and many of those responses quite durable. So it's logical for investigators to want to examine the role of that drug in combination with other drugs in earlier lines of therapy to perhaps not only help controlling the disease in patients with relapsed disease, but also perhaps increase cure rates in first and second line. It's a drug which is very active as a single agent. It's combinable. Its toxicity profile allows it to be combined with conventional chemotherapies and other new agents. So it's certainly a player which will be around, if you ask me, not only in relapsed disease, but probably also in first line and second line treatment. The position of that drug in 5-10 years from now, very, very difficult to predict. It has to do with healthcare economics, it has to do with the studies that are performed, and it also has to do with other agents which will emerge hopefully in the coming years. But I would say that it will find its role hopefully in first line therapy within the next year, because of results that we will see at this conference from the randomized study that I mentioned, and hopefully we will get approval in the agencies in the year to come for the use of this combination in first-line therapy in some patient groups, in all depending on the clinical setting.